My name is Dr. Christopher Larson, class of 2001.
Hi, I'm Steve Bush, class of 99.
My name is Robin Aiken, class of 2005.
David Bambrick, I'm a senior here at Alemany High School.
Caitlin Dion, class of 2011.
Class of 2000.
2011.
Hi, my name is Michael Rodriguez, class of 2008, and I want to share with you.
I want to share with you.
I want to share with you
How Alemany
inspired me.
How Alemany inspired me.
I passed 8 AP exams.
I scored 5s on both my AP Physics tests.
I scored a 2020 on my SAT.
I had a 2200 on my SAT and I graduated co-salutatorian.
5 on my AP Chemistry test.
And graduated as valedictorian with a GPA of 4.67.
I had a 4-point-something GPA, but was only 5th in my class.
And ended up tied for 3rd in my class.
Math 2, Chemistry, and Physics. I got 800s on all of those.
As a senior, I was the captain of the academic decathlon team,
as well as a 36 out of 36 on the ACT.
I was able to take all honors and AP courses offered at the school, graduating with a 4.5 GPA. Also for extracurriculars, I was able to compete in our academic decathlon team, and I was member of the varsity water polo and swim team all 4 years in high school, while also being captain of the swim team my junior and senior year.
In my junior year, I achieved a top score of 5 on the AP Chemistry exam. As a senior, I competed on Alemany's academic decathlon team and entered a chemistry competition sponsored by the College of Creative Studies at the University of California in Santa Barbara, winning a fellowship to UCSB as a result.
Alemany completely changed my interest in education and my career path as a whole. Coming into high school, I had a very poor background in math and science, but by the end of my senior year, I had a scholarship to the University of Southern California for a degree in electrical engineering. I'm currently a sophomore at USC, and as my classes get progressively more and more difficult, I'm always realizing many advantages that I have over my peers that I can trace back to my education at Alemany. During my time at Alemany, I had my first encounter with topics such as physics, chemistry, and calculus, and due to the fantastic, dedicated teachers in Alemany's math and science departments, I went from hating these subjects to becoming one of the top of my class. Alemany not only motivated me to get the high GPA and SAT scores that I needed to get into a good college, but also the tools and skills that I needed to thrive in such a tough academic setting. Today, I'm on an academic path that I'm confident will lead me to a successful and fortuitous future. And I have Alemany and its phenomenal faculty to thank for putting me on that path.
Sort of a favorite moment at Alemany were always Mrs. Bienhoff's famous after-school chemistry studies sessions, which I really think helped develop a sense of community and support within the math and science department. And through those study sessions, I was able to score a 790 on my SAT 2 chemistry and a 5 on my AP chemistry.
At Alemany, I had the opportunity to learn calculus-based physics in the second semester of calculus course, which most high schools, they don't really provide that option. So I think having that, extra experience here that you might not get anywhere else has really bolstered my confidence in going into college next year.
What I remember most is how interested and invested our teachers were in our classes and in us. The moment that sticks out the most to me happened in my AP chemistry class. I was standing with a female classmate at one of the lab tables and we were struggling with some frustrating problem. Our AP Chem teacher, Mrs. Bienhoff, came over to us and said, I'm sure that people have told you all your lives that you're not as good at math or you're not as good at science because you're women. And that's a load of baloney, and you should not listen to them. You can do whatever you put your minds to. And she was right. We did. And we got through that problem. We got through AP Chem. And more importantly, that's a lesson that has stuck with me through the years and something that I think back to when I face challenges.
My AP chemistry teacher suggested to me that I apply to Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology for college. And so I did, and I got in, and that's where I decided to go. It was an amazing decision, and it never would have happened if she hadn't taken the time to really get to know me.
Alemany has really guided me in the sense that it opened up my eyes to how much sciences could be interesting, fun, and of service to other people. It was really in Miss Veenhoff's AP chemistry class where I really discovered my love for science, and that really led the way for me to major in biochemistry when I was in college. I think doing well on my AP courses and really volunteering with all the opportunities that Alemany gave me really gave me a competitive edge when I was applying to college. It also set the foundation for me to work really hard and to set my goals and values in God.
I later went to UC Santa Barbara, where I got my bachelor's in chemical engineering.
I went to the University of Southern California for undergrad.
I attended UCLA, where I majored in biochemistry and graduated with honors.
I attended USC on a trustee scholarship.
I was fortunate enough to go to the University of Southern California right here in LA, my dream school, and major in industrial and systems engineering.
All of these experiences and classes introduced me to engineering and led me to where I am today, attending Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology. Currently, I'm a senior at Rose-Hulman with a double major of computer science and software engineering with a minor in mathematics. This spring, I will be graduating, and then I will enter the workforce working at Microsoft as a software engineer.
The last 7 years I've been working as an environmental engineer for an environmental consulting firm in Berkeley, California, where we actually just won a grant to study new methods to reduce freeway pollution.
Took the LSAT and applied to law school and ended up going to Harvard Law School.
In 2012, received my PhD in physical chemistry from the University of Göttingen.
I developed an interest in skin diseases, and so I then completed 2 years of research and went on to finish my dermatology residency at the Harvard Medical School.
As a PM, my job is to strike a balance between what a user wants and what technology can handle. It's about bringing the human element into computers.
I'm also a freelance jingle writer, and I have over 30 jingles and theme songs that play regularly on Fox Sports Radio on the Petros and Money Show.
I signed on with NBC Universal, where I got to be a part of a premier leadership program, rotating through all business units throughout the company.
I majored in biomedical engineering with an emphasis in biochemical engineering and a minor in multimedia and creative technologies. As an undergraduate, I conducted research with Len Edelman, the Turing Award winner, on DNA computing, and was published in my senior year. I returned to USC for my master's and PhD in biomedical engineering. My luck continued when I found my advisor, Dr. Manbir Singh, at USC. We spent a decade using MRI to explore Alzheimer's disease and traumatic brain injury. I eventually finished my doctorate in 2012, and currently I'm the director of the 4D Quantitative Imaging Lab for the Keck Medical Center of USC.
Well, just a few weeks ago, I sent out my early action applications to MIT and the University of Chicago. Those are my big two schools. If I'm heading to MIT, then I'll hope to major in aerospace engineering.